Ever scroll through social media and see your partner hanging out with their friends and feel that little pang of jealousy?
Yeah,
Is that just me?
totally normal.
Okay, good. Because today, we're diving deep into managing jealousy in relationships.
Yes,
We've got some seriously insightful tips on how to handle those feelings in a healthy way and honestly make your relationship even stronger because of it.
absolutely. It's so interesting how many people just try to ignore those feelings or push them down
Right.
when they're really valuable signals.
Yeah.
Like maybe instead of, ooh, jealous again, it's what is this trying to tell me about what I need in this relationship?
Okay, I like that. So
Yeah,
it's like jealousy's a clue, not the enemy, right?
exactly.
But how do we use that clue constructively?
Communication is key.
Okay.
But not just any communication. It's got to be constructive communication, like storming in with, you're always with them. It's like, I don't even exist.
Ouch. Yeah, that's not going to go over well.
Not helpful.
No.
A gentler approach might be something like, hey, I've been feeling a little disconnected from you lately. Could we maybe plan some quality time together soon?
Night and day.
Right.
One's an accusation, the other one's focused on a solution.
Exactly. And that's where trust comes in, right?
Yeah.
Because if you don't truly trust your partner, you're going to be constantly interpreting their actions through suspicion.
So less who texted you
Yeah.
and more about building that foundation of trust where you don't even need to ask.
You got it. Trust is not about control. It's about feeling secure enough to be vulnerable. Like being able to say, when you hang out with your friends so often, it makes me feel a little insecure. Can we talk about that?
That takes courage,
Hmm.
but it also shows your partner you trust them enough to be open about how you feel, which can actually bring you closer.
Exactly. It also means respecting that they have a life outside of the relationship. Their
Yes.
friends bring them joy, and a healthy relationship is about supporting each other's growth, not limiting it.
Yeah, it's not about holding on too tight. It's about having that confidence in the bond that you share. And speaking of confidence, I know a lot of people struggle with jealousy that really stems from their own insecurities.
Absolutely. Sometimes those pangs of jealousy aren't even about our partner's actions. It's our own self-doubt creeping in.
So working on our own self-esteem is just as important as any conversation we're having with our partner.
100%. When we feel good about ourselves, we are a lot less likely to see our partner's friendships as a threat.
Right.
You know your own worth.
Yeah, it's like that saying, the grass is greener where you water it, right?
Ooh, I love that.
Invest in yourself, and you won't be so worried about what's happening over in someone else's yard.
Exactly. And speaking of, kind of keeping your own side of the street clean, it's important to establish boundaries early on too.
Yeah, okay.
Because what makes you comfortable might be totally different for someone else.
So having an open and honest conversation about what those boundaries look like for both of you is really important. Like, how often is it okay to hang out with friends solo?
Yeah.
What are we comfortable sharing about our relationship with other people? Those kinds of things.
Exactly. What makes you both feel respected and secure in the relationship?
I love that. So this has been so insightful. I feel like the big takeaway here is that jealousy is a normal human emotion. It's how we respond to it that makes all the difference.
Could I've said it better myself?
So if you're feeling that twinge of jealousy, don't beat yourself up about it. See it as an opportunity to, kind of look inward and use it to strengthen not only your sense of self, but your relationship too.
Yeah, that's something to think about.